Tracie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Uh,
I'm here.
yeah,
Yeah.
good to have you here today.
Yeah.
So, what's been happening with you since the last time we met?
Really just the same old, same old. Um, I went to work and it was boring. Just sat there and answered a lot of emails and um, just really kind of was by myself. No one really talked to me this week. And, I went home every day and I sat on my couch and I sat on Netflix trying to find something to watch, but really didn't find anything. So it's been a pretty boring week.
Oh yeah, you did say you went to work, so that's good.
Yeah.
I hear, because I remember the last time we met, you weren't just motivated to go to work or do anything. So that's good that you went out and you tried work. And you said nobody talked to you?
Yeah, some people said, "Hey, Tracie, how are you doing?" I was like, "I'm fine," but no one really engaged in a conversation with me and the other people. And I know that on Friday, some of the girls went out for that night and stuff. They went out, and I wasn't invited to it, and it really didn't surprise me because I'm never invited out, but it was just kind of not the most exciting thing, and I just wish that maybe someone would have just struck a bigger conversation than, "Hey, how are you? Good, bye."
Yeah, that's hard when everyone around you seems not to pay attention to you. Yeah. So how did you feel when nobody talked to you, or when you first did invite you? What kind of feelings did you have?
I mean, I felt really, really bad about myself. I felt like I'm not cool, and I am a little bit older than all my other coworkers and stuff, and it just made me feel like I'm just gonna be alone, and I'm not gonna, it's too late for me to establish girlfriends or a relationship, and that I'm just gonna be alone.
It seems like you're still having those feelings of, I'm gonna be alone.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about that. Is that okay if we explore more about that today?
Yeah, definitely.
We can make an agenda of what. So we're gonna talk about you feeling lonely and feeling like you're bad, right? We're gonna talk about that in work. Should we talk about work? Is there anything you?
Work itself is fine. It's just, the friends part of work. Everyone's friends with each other, and I'm not. I feel like everyone can do their work and they're hanging out, but when I'm at work, I'm just working.
Yeah.
So I feel like the work is fine. It's just the people around.
Okay. And so we're gonna make an agenda for today.
Okay.
Remember that we always have to do this at the beginning of each session, so we have a structure for our session. So what would be on the top of your list to talk about today?
I really think the thing that I would really like to talk about today is I've been feeling really lonely in a matter of not being able to find someone. And I feel like I'm at that point where I am too old to find the love of my life. And that's been really is what's bringing me down and really making me feel lonely. So I think that's what I would like to talk about today.
Okay. And is there anything else that you'd like us to talk about?
I don't know, maybe how why people don't want to be my friend. Maybe maybe I'm just thinking that, but I feel like no one wants to be my friend. So that's kind of another thing that I would want to talk about.
So when you say no one wants to be your friend, do you mean you don't have friends at all? No one at all is your friend?
I mean, like, I kind of have some friends, like 3 friends, but they're all married and they have kids, so we don't see each other very often, and talking on the phone is not the easiest because they all have like screaming children in the background, and so it's they're there, but they're kind of more like an acquaintance. I can't do anything with them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's all. Okay, so we'll talk about friends, loneliness. Okay, so let's talk about those feelings.
Mhm.
What makes you feel that you're too old and you're just gonna be alone?
I mean, because ever since I was young, girls always have that dream of their wedding and their dream of the princess and
Mhm.
everything, and it's always when you're young. And I used to always think that I'm going to be married and have kids by the age of 25, and here I am at 40, and I have never had a serious relationship with anyone. Like, we would date for like a few months or so, and then we would break up because something was wrong, and whatnot. And I don't have kids because I've never been in that relationship long enough, and
Mhm.
I wouldn't even want to bring a child into an unhealthy relationship like that.
Mhm.
And everyone that I see, all my coworkers, they're all really young still, and they're getting married and they're having kids, and they're just really excited. And then with my 3 friends that I was telling you about, we're the same age, and they have multiple kids, and they're going to the PTA and everything, and I just feel like I'm behind, and I feel like I'm at that age where I'm not going to be able to find a single man who is wanting the same things as me.
Mhm.
And I just feel like because of that, I need to sit at home and maybe invest in some cats or something. Because when I see myself as an old lady who's just going to have cats.
You see yourself as an old lady or
Yeah, I mean,
just cats?
yeah, because, like, that was another thing, too, when I was younger, is that, like, you would think, like, oh, the single older woman just had a bunch of cats. I don't know. It's something that the show, like, TV portrays and everything. And I mean, I like animals, and maybe then I won't feel so lonely if, I had some cats.
So I'm gonna have you rate this on a scale of 0 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
0 being like you don't have this, you no believe, and 10 being I absolutely believe that I'm gonna be an old lady with cats. How will you rate yourself?
Um,
Do you believe, how true is that you are just gonna be an old lady with cats?
um, I think a 7. Um, yeah, I think a 7 is where I'm at
Yeah.
because I might have dogs. Sorry.
Okay, so how true on a scale of 0 to 10 is it true that you're gonna remain an old lady with cats?
Um, is 0
0 is
absolutely not true?
true, and then
Okay.
10 absolutely true.
Um, I think it's a 7. I think that I, that it's pretty true, but I think that there may also be a very small and very slight chance that maybe I will find someone. Um, but it's easier to go to a animal shelter than to find someone. So
Oh, that's good though, because at least you kind of have this little belief that probably someone will come along and, so that's good. That's some positive thinking right there. And then how true is it, the same on a scale of 0 to 10, do you believe that nobody is your friend?
Maybe, I think that one is probably more like a 3, because, I do have my few friends, and it's not that they don't want to be my friend, or they never were my friends. It's just that they are busy, they have lives, and, I have a lot more free time because I don't have a family, so it's not that they're not my friend, and, whatnot, and I don't know about my coworkers, but, I do have some friends, so, that no one's my friend, that's,
You have some friends like who? Some friends like who?
Like, one of them, Patricia, like, she was from, my college job, we went to college together, and we worked in the mailroom, and we stayed in touch, and we were really close, and then she married her high school sweetheart, and she has 4 kids, and so she's just really busy, and we do kind of live far apart. We live about an hour or so away from each other, so she's one of my friends, and then there's Stacie, who used to work with me, but she got a different job, and she moved to a different state, so that's really hard too. She'll call every once in a while and whatnot, but we can't talk very long because she just had those twins, and I'm super happy for her. Like, she just got this new job in this new state, and she just got married about a year ago. Now she has twins, and she has a lot on her plate, so the time that we can talk is very limited.
So, and we talked about you talking more with your sister the last time. How's that going?
It's going okay. I've tried calling her, and I guess I just call at the wrong time because she never really answers her phone, and I leave a message. She doesn't really call back, but that's nothing new with her. I used to would call her, and she just not call back because she would get busy and forget to call back or something. But I've been trying to talk to her.
Okay. Yeah, so looking at everything, it looks like you do have some friends, and there's a possibility you don't absolutely have the belief, that you're gonna remain single for the rest of your life. So for our next assignment, would you like us to keep like a monitoring log where you just log in your feelings when you start thinking about, oh, I'm gonna be an old lady with my cats, and how that makes you feel? Just logging in, and when you go to work, and no one talks to you, instead of feeling that you just don't like me, would you rather just can we cut this off? So we're gonna do this. When you go to work, would you like to say hello to at least one person at work and see how that goes? Is that something you think you can do?
Yeah, I think I can do that.
And
yeah.
And then I'm gonna have you log in how you felt when you said hello and the response to that. Is that something you can do?
Yeah, that's definitely something.
And then we're gonna also continue on the other homework. You try to call your sister at least once a week, and try to take walks when you come back from work, so that you don't just stay in the house and get involved in your thoughts. Is that something?
Yeah,
that's okay.
That's something we can definitely do.
And then we keep recording. how you're feeling. And when you come back next week, we'll look at the homework.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Bye.